Another article, draft question that the Browns have to answer. Where are you going with that one?
I think it's a simple question, and I've kind of talked about this before with the Cleveland Browns in this draft in particular. You have 6-24. You have an offense that ranked dead last in scoring in 2024 and second worst last season, only gaining about 1.2 points per game from 24 to 25. So when I look at this draft, and if I'm looking at prospects, the big question I feel like the Browns need to be asking, at least from the top of the draft, maybe as low as 39, is how does he help us score points? And the answer is, if the answer is he doesn't, basically if he's basically saying he's a defensive player, then well, that really doesn't help you, because my argument has been the last two seasons, especially last year, the Browns have felt like half a football team. We've seen this offensive line had to be completely rebuilt. There's still more pieces to add. And I talked about how at receiver, the Browns really don't have anybody that scares defenses. And playmaker out on the perimeter has to start to become a priority. And I think that's just an organizational philosophy thing. But what I make it clear is, it shouldn't take away, the idea that you could take Caleb Downs at 6 overall, for example. But I think when you look at roster construction, when you look at just overall talent and the way it's distributed, it weighs so much more heavily in the defense's favor than the offense's favor. And because of that, if you're going to win, like I said, like I said in the article, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is necessarily if he doesn't have the stuff around him to make him work. It's like a chef. You can be the best chef ever, but if you don't have the ingredients to match your caliber, basically, if there's nothing good in your pantry, you're probably not gonna make a good dish. So the biggest thing is the Browns need to improve the ingredients for whoever the quarterback is, whether it happens to be Shedeur Sanders or they have to find a guy next year.